Hello everyone, welcome back to a video here on Critic Insider, JZOS. I'll be giving my spoiler-free thoughts on Halloween Ends. Yes, that's right guys. I saw this movie a couple days ago, Friday actually, in the cinema. So anyway, let's just get right into the video. First off, of course I go through the good and the bad and give my overall thoughts on this, So anyway, first off, let's get into the things I liked about this movie now. Now, first off, the final battle was pretty good, actually. I mean, it was quick, but it was good. That last 30 minutes really did live up. Most of you didn't like the ending. Like, most of you were upset and dissatisfied with the ending. I personally liked the ending. I personally thought the ending was satisfying. They could have gone more big and epic, but I would call this ending a satisfying ending to the trilogy, to be honest with you guys, because this really just needed a good ending, and yes, that's what it did do. And also, this is a very Halloween-focused movie. It makes the Halloween franchise so special that it's very Halloween-focused. Yes, that's right, you guys. It is focused on the holiday itself, and it truly did focus on that. So yeah, also put a couple of kind of predictable, but still had some nice plot twists in there, which was good. And yeah, so overall, that last act was definitely worth it. Like I said, Tim Ray actually takes it wasn't as big and as epic as you would think it would be, but with that being said, it's still definitely sort of satisfying fit to the story. A lot of you didn't like the ending. Like I said, I may do a spoiler review on this tomorrow, actually, but a lot of people were not a fan of this ending. If you saw the movie, some people may have been upset by some of the decisions they made, but it did lead to satisfying ending to the trilogy and just the franchise as a whole. The ending to this movie did mark a good just conclusion to this franchise, and yeah, so overall, the ending of this movie felt like a fitting conclusion. That was the main good part about this movie. I like the final battle personally, and yeah, so now let's get to the things I dislike about this. Now, first off, the lack of Michael Myers. It almost felt like he was a cameo. The last act I thought was good because it had Michael Myers. So that being said, the rest of it was about Corey Cunningham. Like, he's not even an interesting character, to be honest with you guys. Like, it's also just about Michael Myers. And yes, the final battle was epic. Still, Michael Myers just didn't have the kills he had in 2018 and in Halloween Kills. The body count is not as high in this one, and Michael Myers is great when you see him, but most of it was about Corey. Like, a lot of this movie wasn't even horror related. Like at some points I forgot I was watching a horror movie. I felt like I was watching a teen romance movie, and I'm like, no, we are here for Michael Myers. We are here to see some good kills. And what makes the franchise special in this movie just really wasted that. I love the first Halloween. I really like Ends, personally. I know a lot of you guys have kind of mixed feelings on that, but I definitely did like Ends. Did have its flaws, but still. Also, I didn't feel Laurie got a great story until the end either. Like I said, this was Corey's movie, which is frustrating for an ending to a saga like this, because this is supposed to be about the OGs, the Laurie and Michael. The new characters are kind of supposed to be sidelined. Yes, I would like to see more adventures of these characters in future movies, but really, It chose to mark a great ending to Michael and Laurie's story, which, like I said, a lot of people did. I found the ending to be satisfying, so I found the ending to be a good conclusion. But other than that, this movie just felt like a waste. Like, this movie had potential, but instead of showing Michael and Laurie, that they just wasted a lot of time with this movie. Like Michael, you did not see him at all until like at least 40 minutes into this movie. So overall, I call this a disappointment for sure. Maybe the weakest movie I've seen in theaters this year, aside from Multiverse of Madness. This may have been weaker than that, to be honest with you guys, because it's like this movie wasn't very most of the movie wasn't very entertaining, to be honest with you guys. So overall, and this wasn't necessarily a laughably bad movie. Instead, it was just it just felt like a wasted and sometimes boring movie. So overall, I give this a C rating, and overall, a lot of you guys could just skip this one. But if you're a big horror fan or have been following and love the Halloween franchise, still watch this one. It's on Peacock. Just maybe watch it there, because you're gonna be underwhelmed by a lot of this. But I mean, it's not like, if you've been following this franchise, like you can still watch it. Like I said, it's not unwatchably bad. It's just wasted and kind of feels boring at some points, because you don't get to see much of what makes this franchise good. So yeah, so thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below your opinions on this movie if you saw it, and I'll see you in the next video.